What is up, everyone? It's that time again. You're listening to It's Been a Week. I'm your host, Ben McDonald, and this is your weekly dose of whatever the hell just happened. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to It's Been a Week. This week, we have a very special guest, one of my dear friends who I have not seen in a while because she's moved away and now she's back and better than ever. There's a bee here in the studio. Please welcome Ruby.
Thanks, Ben.
How are you?
I'm good.
How crazy. Do you remember when I first was getting ready to do the podcast and we did like a practice episode?
We did do a practice episode. I had just gone through a breakup and you're like, oh my God, let's
talk about it.
Let's delve into it. Let's talk about it. And I was still like in the defending him stage and blah, blah, blah. And you were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, yeah, that was like a nice little practice run. I was in London. You were here. And now I finally get to do a real thing.
Yeah, because that episode never made the cut.
No, it didn't, but that's a good thing. So
it was, and it was very early. Like it was very early.
Yeah.
It was, but it was a good like run through.
It was.
I actually recorded like 5 or 6 episodes that never made it because it was like, just getting my feet wet trying to figure it all out. But,
100%.
Yeah,
you need practice runs.
Yeah,
it was a good like therapy session for me though.
Yeah. It was a good little, it was basically just like a phone call that was recorded.
That got recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the camera that I had was like this close to my face.
And I was shooting on an iPhone and I don't even, like nothing was situated yet.
No,
but look how far we've come.
I know, 2 years later.
How has your week been?
Good. So I just moved from London yesterday. I literally got in like 10 hours ago.
I hope you didn't get the rat virus on the plane.
Fucking God. All I saw on the plane was everyone watching Fox News about the rat virus. And I was like...
Did everyone have masks on?
Yes. So many people had masks on. And I was like, fuck, I've actually come back at the wrong time.
Right. So I'm about to be taking a bunch of flights. And listen, I don't want to go back to mask era. I don't want to go back to pandemic era. No. But the places that I'm going, I cannot be sick. I can't get sick. So there is a part of me where I'm like, do I wear a mask?
You might have to, especially if
yeah, I can't.
You're sitting in economy.
I will not be sitting in economy. Yeah. I just have not had the opportunity to upgrade my flight yet because someone else booked it.
Yeah.
And I will not be in economy. Unfortunately. But regardless, the disease can spread throughout the plane, whether you're in first or coach. Yeah, it is recycled air. It's recycled air.
But I saw a girl a few over me. She was wearing a mask. And at first I was like, come on. But then I was like, oh my God.
Do you think so watching the news and watching, like I don't watch that much of the news, but it's giving 2020.
No, it is. It is. It's like the pre
like do you remember when COVID started and it was like, oh, there's this coronavirus and we were like, whatever, that's over in like Wuhan, China, and like one, it was like whatever. And then it like more news came out and then it was like, oh, we might have to do a 2-week quarantine and all this stuff. And now it's just, I don't know, like I saw things online already that's like they're working on a vaccine and I'm like, oh.
We have learned from COVID, I would like to think. But at the same time, I feel like we always then take action when it's too late. And I'm scared that this is what's going to happen.
I have questions. First of all, if they were all like, it started on this cruise ship or on this boat, why did we let them off?
No, sorry, you're fucked. Stay on.
Like,
it sucks.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
But, like, I don't think or they should go to some like remote island where they can all
just leave them on the boat. Leave everyone in their room or whatever you have to do, and then like use a helicopter and drop them off like food and all the water, all the things. But like, why did we let them off until we like we're all like, okay, everyone's clear?
No, but
because now it's in like 7 different countries.
I know.
So what?
Literally all over Europe, Africa, Australia, the US, and I'm like, okay, well, you've just asked. Unless this is like they want.
First it was bats, now it's rats.
Control. I know.
Next it'll be cats. Like why? But like why did we let them off the boat?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you kind of behind this conspiracy that the coronavirus was like government?
Listen,
they made it. They wanted to depopulize the
world.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about conspiracy theories. They make sense.
Me too. I'm like, there's some logic in that.
Like, listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there are times when like people will say stuff and it does make you go,
It makes you question it.
like,
It
it's
does.
like, wait, I mean, there are some that are so far-fetched that I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah,
Like, you're out of your mind.
didn't happen, yeah.
But there's some of them where you're kind of like, wait, that actually,
It kind of makes sense.
that kind of makes
There's
sense.
receipts, yeah.
Yeah. And I think as we've learned with anything and everything, nothing is as what it seems and nothing is what we think it is. I don't want to be insensitive because there were so many people that died from COVID. I got the vaccine. I think I got like 3 of them. I don't even know how many I got. Because I was living in LA, you had to have it. Like you couldn't even go to a restaurant. You couldn't do anything without.
So strict there.
Yeah.
Here they didn't give a fuck.
No, in Texas they were like.
They didn't wear a mask.
When we first moved here during the pandemic, it was such culture shock because we came from LA, which was so locked down, like almost to an extreme. And then I remember like when we went to like Home Depot and we were in our masks and you should have like the looks in the
I'm like, oh, fuck.
They're like, what?
Safety, these freaks.
We went. I remember when we got our haircut for the first time. It was so weird. It was like we didn't have masks on. People were. I mean, it was like it was weird. Now, look, like LA was so crazy. Like we got tickets for walking our dogs outside.
It's too much. Yeah,
we were walking our dogs outside by ourselves. And we got tickets for our masks were like on our, like around our neck. They weren't like up over our mouth. And I'm like, they're like, you guys are not socially distancing. I'm like, we live together. Like we sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
And then one lady, I'll never forget this. We were walking. LA was like a ghost town. Everything was boarded up. There was no one, like no one. So we're just walking our dogs. We're walking across the street and this lady from across the street and then down a block. So like, so far,
yeah.
starts screaming at me. She goes, because my mask was below my chin, and she goes, "You're killing us! You're killing!" And I said, "Ma'am, you need to go brush your hair."
Was she old?
No.
Oh.
I mean, she was like, no, she was like, I don't know, 40s. Like she was an adult.
Yeah.
But she looked like a ragamuffin, and she's like, "You're killing us!" And I'm like, "You need to go brush your hair." So let's start there.
Oh my God, people, I mean, I understand, yes, people died, but
I wasn't, it's not like we were coughing on each other.
Come on, yeah, no, that's crazy.
That was a wild time. So I don't want to go back to that.
No, but when I talk to people that were in the quarantine and like the lockdown and everything, and they tell me about their experience and I say mine, my life didn't change. Didn't change.
Not here in Texas.
No, not in Texas. So like if you're here and it does happen, they're going to be like, oh, we don't really give a fuck.
Listen, I do think places like Texas, they obviously, you know, there's politically it's very different, but they were not as precautious as like the cities. Yeah. But I will also say, like now living on the ranch, I wouldn't feel the need to be so cautious because like I live on all these acres behind a gate. Like when you live in LA or New York, you're in a city and it's so congested and there's so many people. Here, you can go to HEB and like not even be close to someone. By the way, HEB is our grocery store for anyone who doesn't know. But like in LA, there's so many people, or New York, or those congested cities. So I kind of understand part of why that was maybe not taken as crazy because people here are like,
true. It's not congested.
And people here are like living on ranches and everything's spread out. But this rat thing, what is it called?
Starts with an H.
The H virus, we'll call it. Yeah, like
was it the COVID to bat virus?
COVID was from bats, and it started as coronavirus.
The Chinese, as Trump called it.
Yeah, he called it the Chinese virus, and then Cardi B was like, "This thing was in Wuhan, China," and then what's so funny is in 2020. Do you remember the podcast I did with the girl who like was supposed to come on and she ghosted me and like she was an Australian.
Okay.
And it was this whole thing. Anyways, her and I were supposed to do a podcast together.
Yeah.
And we recorded this is in 2020. We recorded our first episode making fun of COVID.
Yeah.
Coronavirus. We're like, oh my God, everyone's freaking out. Oh my God, everyone thinks this is something. Like we made this whole thing being like, everyone's crazy. Everybody needs to calm down. Cut to like 2 weeks later, the world's shutting down, and we're like, we can never post this episode. Like, this is
we're gonna get canceled.
We're gonna get canceled before we get started.
Yeah.
So now I'm having a little bit of deja vu because
we're like, no, that's not serious.
We're like, oh, this rat virus, it'll be fine.
Are so dramatic.
But like, what if this turns into something?
It genuinely could.
Like, I am not ready or equipped. I have vacations planned this summer. I am going to Europe. I'm going to the south of France. I am not ready. I am not having that shut down for rats.
No. But also the fuel shortage as well. Your flights, like there's a lot that's happening.
Oh, flights.
And we have too many plans.
The flight that I'm taking soon, the cost to upgrade to first class is $10,000. $10,000.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just spent £300 adding a bag.
That's what I'm saying. Which the flights are out of control right now because of the jet fuel prices and
10K. You're like, done.
I mean,
take my money.
Yeah, kind of. That's why it's a really good time. We have 2 electric vehicles. It's a great time to have an electric vehicle.
Yeah. Do you still have your truck?
Still have the truck to pull the horse trailer, but I only drive that when I need to haul something. But I drove it the other day. I put half a tank of gas in or diesel, $150 for half of a tank.
So that would have been $300
to fill my tank.
Gas.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why luckily AJ and I both drive electric vehicles now. So it's great. We bought we brought our
that
cars.
was a good time.
The perfect time. Because there were still like these tax breaks and incentives and all this shit. And who knew that gas would be so crazy? Yeah.
I know. None of this was supposed to happen.
No. So let's manifest and put out there to the world that the rats go away.
Yeah. They rein it in. Keep it to themselves.
It's also really gross to think because I think you get it from the rats' droppings. Mm-hmm. So I'm
thinking like they've bitten him. Like I don't even understand how this is.
I think it's rat poop gets in the food, gets in food somehow. I think it's like a sanitary issue.
So he got it off the boat and brought it onto the boat.
I don't know if he got it on the boat.
It must have been off, unless there's rats running around, and
there could be rats on the boat.
There could be,
or the food was contaminated prior to coming on the boat.
Yeah,
and then they get on the boat and they cook food. Or I mean, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. But holy shit.
Yeah.
So let's just make a little manifestation prayer for the world that the people that are currently infected.
They've already died. 3 people have died already.
Oh, God. Well, hopefully the people that, if anyone else has it, hopefully they recover. Yeah. And hopefully this does not spread and turn into a pandemic because I cannot.
We're booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
Plans.
So you up and moved to London, which I cannot believe was 2 years ago.
I know.
How has it been 2 years?
I don't know. I don't even know what I was doing for 2 years.
Well, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about up and moving your life because I think there's so many people out there that want to up and move their life or think about it or have dreams about it, but never do it. Like I think of people from the town I grew up in and they have never left.
No.
And I'm sure there's plenty of them that want to leave or want to see the world or want to do something. They just think it's out of reach. I remember when I was 18 and I up and moved to LA, had never been to California.
18, Ben.
18.
That's like, I did mine at 23. That's still so different. 18 is crazy.
I went from living at home. I had never lived on my own.
And you just went to a whole nother fucking state.
Went to Los Angeles.
And LA out of all of them.
Didn't know one person. Yeah. Not one single person. Didn't know anything about life. Didn't know how to live on my own.
Yeah.
I didn't get my driver's license till I was 17 due to like
barely legal on the roads.
Yeah, because I had issues with like my my last name. I have a hyphenated last name, and it didn't match up. Like my legal documents, they were in reverse. It was like a whole thing trying to get it fixed. So I couldn't get my driver's license till I was 17. So like I had only been driving a year, and I moved to LA and was driving in LA. Yeah, but I love that I did it. And you up and moved to London.
Yeah. So I had just graduated university a couple years ago, or I guess almost 3 years ago.
When did you move to America?
When I was 6.
Okay, so you're from Australia.
So from Australia. Moved here when I was 6. I moved with my family. I wasn't 6 years old. I'm like, oh, I'm going, Mom and Dad.
I'm out.
I'm out of here.
I'm out, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to Mississippi. So moved with my family. Then we moved to Texas. Went to university, graduated, and I was like, in the mind, I was rodeoing, obviously, and came to the point of like, okay, I can't pursue this in the way I want right now due to certain circumstances. What else can I do with my life? I love traveling. Like if I stay in this town, I'm going to get stuck in this town. So I'm like, I need to go. I need to get out. I need to see the world and like put myself in such a position, like be so vulnerable that the only thing I have to do is like be successful. Like there's not like, I wanted to put myself in such a, like a, I don't know what you say, like a raw state of like, okay, you just have to figure it out. And only good things are going to come from this because I've been so like, what's the word? When you really, can't think of the word. Anyways, so I moved to London right after I graduated. I only knew one person, but didn't know anyone. I had no experience with any corporate job.
But also, you gave up a huge part of your life.
I did.
Your horses.
I did, which was everything. I was working for a professional trainer at the time and working.
Like you were on track to like be a horse person.
Yeah, I was. And we know horses are expensive. you know?
Yeah.
And the people that either make it or come for money or they be a trainer. And I was like, I don't want to be a trainer.
The hard thing with horses too, yes, you either have to have a lot of money so that it doesn't, you have money to play with, you have money to like gamble on, basically you have money to invest, all the things, or you have to be super talented and willing to sell.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm not the latter. I can't, I feel like to really make money in this business, you have to train horses and then sell them when they're on the top.
Yes.
Which most people want to keep them when they're on the top because you don't know if you're going to get another one unless you're unless you're Cassie Maury.
Freaking nature.
But those are the people that make money is when you everything's for sale.
Exactly. And being, fresh out of school, I didn't have that kind of money. You know what I mean? I didn't have that even to buy a horse. Like I didn't have money just to buy like a kind of a 2 or 3 year old that I can maybe flip and then turn around. Like I didn't have that.
Also, we live in the Olympics.
We do. This is the best of the best.
Yes.
You have to have something that's a good breeding that is going to go in. Like you go to a jackpot and there's 50 good horses there.
Oh, I always
win it.
Because, being from Minnesota, they get very like defensive, being like, we're good up here too. And I'm always like, yes, it's not that you're not good, but you can go to a jackpot in Minnesota and there's good people. There are people that are just as tough and just as competitive. But when you come down here to Texas, there's so many of those good people. Like if you're not within 100,000ths of a second, you're not placing. So in Minnesota, you can run a 10th off and still win money and still have a good time. And yes, you still have, there's nice horses. Down here, it is so cutthroat. If you blink wrong,
you're done.
You're out.
Done.
It is the Olympics. This is the best of the best, the world champions, the top. And it's like you just go on like a Tuesday night to go have fun. You're running against girls who are like running at the NFR and like the most, it's crazy.
Yeah, you run against NFR horses.
On a Tuesday night.
I'm running against sister and I'm like, sorry.
On a Tuesday night.
I know.
Yeah,
it's a whole different concept, right? So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I will come back to this when I'm ready, when I feel like I can afford it and
We'll always be there and it will always be
there.
something you can come back
That's
to.
a good thing. It's not like a sport that's like super physical. I can do it when I'm 50. Like Donna K. rules.
It is physical, but
Yes, but it's not like most athletes only have a certain time.
Yeah, no, there's people that are 70 and still
Yeah, and they're still running and winning, right? So I'm like, okay, I can be a grandma.
It's not like it's not like you have a 6-year window where it's like this is when you can do it. Yeah.
So it gives me time, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll go live my life. Gave up everything horse-wise, small town, whatever, and go to London when London's like the complete opposite.
And I know you say you didn't move there for a guy.
I didn't, I swear, but no one wants to believe me.
But there was a guy that came into your life that opened that idea may have been floating in your head, but he
opened the door, yeah.
Maybe he didn't even open the door. He made it easier because it was like
very much so.
It made when you were dating someone, it made sense. Like, oh, I'll just this door opened, I'm gonna walk through it.
Yeah.
Versus like without him, it could have been like, should I do London? Should I do Paris?
Yes,
should I do Italy? Should I do South America? Whereas with the boyfriend, it was like, oh, here's a clear. This
feels like
it laid a path where it was like this is the way to go.
Exactly. Yeah. So I literally woke up one morning and I'll never forget. I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna move to London. I don't know. I just was like, and then I remember for my visa like the next day.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's some things in life that you just have this feeling of, I need to do this. I don't know why, but I need to do this. And this was like the right decision. And it was. But when I got there, everything just like worked out for me. And I got this job that I shouldn't have got because I didn't have the experience. I didn't have, the job title or anything to do what I did. And like I got the most amazing apartment in this gorgeous, like one of the most bougie places in London, but the rent was super cheap because the guy was nice and he didn't care. And then I had the most amazing roommates. And then, it just kind of all unfolded from there. But
I do remember the first couple months was rough.
So shit. Like terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like moving's hard. The first 6 months, I was so uncomfortable. I cried like every day.
And I told you.
Yeah,
remember?
You did.
I was like, look.
Yeah.
I remember when I moved to LA and didn't know a single person. the first 6 months suck.
Yeah.
Even if you had a boyfriend, because your boyfriend has a life. The hard part is he had a life there.
Yeah.
You were coming in trying to start your own life while having a life with him. So there's different layers to that. But the first 6 months, at any point when you move somewhere and you're completely ripped out of your comfort zone, completely your whole environment has changed. Mm-hmm. That's not easy no matter who you are or where you go.
Yeah, especially when you have no family. And they're not down the road, right?
Yeah.
They're
in a different time, not only a different time zone, it's literally night and day.
Yeah. A whole different continent and everything. So yeah, the first 6 months were really hard. Obviously I went through a breakup at the time. He ended up being like fucking asshole. Terrible. But we broke up in December. I moved in July. And then
But it got you there.
It got me there.
Yeah.
It did. And I knew we weren't endgame. I knew it wasn't gonna be forever. I was just like, this is kind of
Didn't I tell you that the day before you left?
You did, yeah. You're like, just like it'll make it easier. Just like
I go, just so you know. I go, this isn't your guy.
Yeah.
Remember, we were sitting on the front porch, and I was like,
no, you did say that. Oh my God, Ben, you did.
I was like, I go, you need to go to London, and you're gonna have the best time. I'm like, but just so you know, like he's not your person.
No, I remember you. Oh my God, I remember being like, yeah, right, Ben. Like, blah,
and you're like, no, and I'm like, he's not your guy.
Yeah.
But I said, but he is opening doors for you, or at least he's giving you the kind of push.
The push, yeah.
To follow something. So I was like, I think it is the best thing. I'm like, go do it. I was like, but you're not going to end up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, because we were like long distance for a year. So I saw each other like, I don't know, 4 times. And then I moved in with him. Like, who the fuck does that? Who's like, I'm going to move.
Lesbians do that.
Yeah. They're fucking crazy. So I moved in with this. It was only temporary. We weren't going to like live together forever. It was just like, while I get my feet on the ground. But anyways, I moved countries. Didn't know this guy very well, whatever. After that 6 months, things got a lot better. But I had to put myself out there so many times.
Well, because you lived with him.
I did, yeah.
And then moved out.
And then moved out.
But still were together.
No, we broke up the day I moved out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, oh, thank God she's gone. Like, he broke up with me. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm so sad. Like, what am I going to do? And then best thing that ever happened to me.
Of course.
Yes, it always is. Like, worst things that feel bad at the time always end up being the best things that happen, right?
And now you're in London, one of my favorite cities.
I know. And I was like, it's an incredible city, and like doing Europe trips all the time, and
that's such the cool thing.
It's
like I'm so jealous about living in Europe is you can just be like, let's go to Spain, and you can just be like jump. It's like for us to be like, let's go to Florida. You can just jump on a flight. For you, you can be like, let's go to Switzerland. Like you can just go places.
I know, because I would just go. Like I would go to Lake Como on the weekends.
Oh, and then Como's so gorgeous.
Oh, it's my favorite place.
Lake Como is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been on Earth.
I'm getting married there. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, put that out there.
Yeah.
I better be in the wedding.
Yeah. You're gonna be no. I think AJ will officiate it.
Yeah, you don't want
because
me to officiate.
Yeah. But they have like maid of
Man of honors.
Yeah, man of honors.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, perfect.
So, anyways, but yeah, it being close to Europe is
amazing.
That was the best part of London.
I mean, I'm spending most of my summer in Europe.
I know.
Because I'll be there. I'll be in Europe all of June, and then I'll be in Europe end of July and most of August.
I can't believe that you're going to be there so much right when I come back.
My whole
you had 2 years to get there, and you didn't get there when I was there.
I know.
I'm a bit mad at you for that, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I was there.
You did. One time, I think we were...
When I was there for my friend Paige's wedding, we were in Paris, and we came to London.
Yes, but I wasn't there.
But you were gone. You were on a trip or something.
Somewhere.
I think you were in like Ibiza.
Yeah.
Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah. You can only say Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't work out, but you're going to have so much fun.
I love Europe.
Summer
I love Europe.
It's just amazing.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So you moved your life. You like gave up the horses. You met this guy. You moved to London. The first 6 months sucks. You break up. You get out. Then what happens?
So then I moved to this new place, obviously, and I became best friends with the girl who lived there. And
how'd you meet this girl?
She was already living there. And
because you found this apartment.
Yeah, I found it on Facebook.
So no roommates?
So 2 other roommates. But when I got there, one had moved out, so it was just this girl. And then we had to find a new roommate at the time, whatever. Anyways, but her and I became best friends. Like she is like me and another person.
See, how cool. I mean, that can go like one of 2 ways.
Yeah, it can. You can either like clash heads, right? But you want to know a crazy story? So my parents came over a few months later and we were talking. And so my parents moved back to Australia and my dad bought these pool companies. Mm. Well, she is from 20 minutes from where my parents moved and our company cleans her pool. And I've moved in out of every single...
Wait, so she was an Aussie?
Yeah, she's from Oz. And she only lives 20 minutes from the place that my parents moved to. And we clean her fucking pool.
what a small world.
No.
Also, how it's so fun. This is literally, I've always said this, no matter where I go in the world, Australians are like, they flock to me. Like I'm attracted to them as much as they're attracted to me. Like I found the only Australians.
The land of the sexies.
I mean, hello, my people. No, but like in LA, I had so many Aussie friends. One of my best friends, she's actually coming to visit me very soon. She's like flying out here. I had my other friends. I have multiple friends that are from Australia. Then I moved to Texas. I mean, you guys have to be the only Australian people.
Yeah.
That, well, there's a few. Actually, I've met a few other.
Yeah, it's like.
But it's a very small community. Yeah. But I like found you guys too. Like I just find these people. So it's so funny that when you got to London, it's like the Aussies find each other.
They do. They attract. All my friends are Aussies. Every single one.
It's like how and what's funny is you would never know that you're Aussie because you don't have the accent and you don't look it at all. You look European.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, like the dark. You don't have like you're not like a blonde hair. Like like all my like my friend Alira and all these girls, they're like blonde surfer girl vibes.
They have. You can tell they're Aussie.
Yeah, they have like
Yeah.
this. Well, also you Australians, it's so fucking annoying. You guys can eat whatever you want, and you're always skinny.
I know.
I don't know if it's because you all have tapeworms over there or what.
No, genuinely.
But you guys are all skinny. Have you ever seen a fat Australian?
No.
No.
Maybe like out in the country, but no one in the city. Everyone's so hot.
Yes.
Everyone's so hot.
Everyone's good looking. Everyone's skinny, and everyone like eats whatever the fuck they want. It's so annoying.
No.
But no, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, you don't look Australian at all.
Okay, thank you.
Like my Australian friends, they're all like beachy hair, blonde,
like very natural,
skinny, like whatever. You're skinny, but you're like dark features, dark hair. You're very like European.
Thank you. I feel more European. Yeah. But
no, but so is your mom. Your mom kind of looks European.
Yeah, she doesn't give the Aussie vibe at all. But no, they flock to each other. So all my friends are Aussie, and I'm like, I haven't branched out. I haven't branched out at all.
Well, you found your people. But like I said, it's crazy that you don't, because you magnetize to them and you don't have the accent. So it's not like.
It's just like an unspoken bond. I swear. It's the humor. Like you have the humor that like Aussies get.
Yes. Crass.
Americans don't get it.
No, I know.
And like things go right over their head.
Like when I say cunt.
Oh my God.
And I'm here in America, people, it's like they clench their pearls and they're like, oh, that word. Yeah. When you say that to like an Aussie,
it's like a good thing.
It's like it's a term of endearment.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, that cunt.
They're like, you see that guy over there? He's my cunt. Yeah. Like it's like a
it's like
and also I've learned that like Australians are just so straightforward.
They are.
And like very direct.
Yeah.
But friendly. But like super.
But don't bullshit.
But it's also just very to the point.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no.
It's like, okay, we're in America. They're like, I mean, I'll do whatever you want. But I was just thinking, and it's like, no. Whereas like Aussies is just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like it's just. No. So I think I do. Maybe I identify as an Australian.
I think you do. I don't know. Maybe your grandparents were Australian. There's because like
but no one's from Australia, right? Wasn't Australia like a jail?
Prisoner. Yeah, and that's probably why, because we all have trauma, so we've all just trauma bonded. I don't know. You just get it though.
Yeah, I think I do,
and I don't think many people do.
We have quite a few Australian listeners.
Oh, really?
I love when I say we because it's just me. But
thanks, though. Hey guys.
But I do have a lot of Australian listeners, and I think that they do. I mean, maybe I'm speaking on their behalf, but I do think Australians understand my humor.
No, they do.
Yeah.
That's like why you and my dad get along so well.
Yeah, because it's constant, like...
It's just banter.
Making fun of each other.
Yeah,
like,
but none of it's mean.
No, ever.
Yeah.
I mean, even when your mom came today, like, I'm still not letting her live down the cake she bought on Thanksgiving.
Her fucking bean flourless
or like
cake.
Flourless, sugarless cake that it was like, I'm like, this is the worst dessert I've ever seen in my life.
Vegetable.
You brought us like a broccoli cake on Thanksgiving.
Asparagus. But sorry, she made that for my birthday one time. I was 12.
That's offensive.
Yeah, I know.
But like most people, if you were to do that, they would get all butthurt and be like, he doesn't like my cooking.
No, I know. She's like, fair. It tastes like shit.
She's like, true. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. They're just, so yeah.
So you find her, so she's your new best. Sorry, we're going all over the place. But I've had a few cocktails. Yeah. And I'm on Ozempic. I'm on Ozempic.
So I'm like, he's starving himself.
So I'm basically anorexic and a drunk.
It takes you like 2 drinks now.
I love it.
Take you like 10. Isn't it great? Like, welcome to my world. Like 2 shots and I'm on my ass.
You're like, woo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been sidetracked. Sorry, so you moved to Australia, or you moved to London, all things. You find the Australian, your family cleans her pool, your besties.
Yeah.
Then what?
And then we just are like, we're both single. Let's like genuinely make the most of weekend of London. So every weekend we're out meeting. The first time we decided to go out together, we didn't know each other this well at this point, and we saw on Facebook, because there's this Facebook page in Australia.
You guys really use Facebook a lot over there.
We fucking love Facebook. Desperate times, man. When you have no friends, you revert to Facebook groups.
Did you ever go on Craigslist?
Yeah, I was this close. So anyways, there's this page called Aussies in London, and it just has like events and like lots of people.
That's why you're finding the Aussies. They're not attracted to you.
Yes.
You're going to their group. You're going to their meetups.
Okay, yeah, like, so maybe we did intentionally kind of do it.
I thought you were like going out in the streets and you randomly.
That did happen. That did happen a lot. It did happen. But
yeah,
this
because
was just
you're
like
Facebooking where they're all meet. You guys have like a hub.
Yeah. Yes, that happened. But also we had times where we just like randomly went out and then met people.
Okay.
But this time, yes, it was man-made. So anyways, we see this Facebook page and we're like, oh, like there's this pub crawl going on. It's this footy club. Like we should go. We rock up. We don't know anyone. We would go to this. It's like 12 pubs at Christmas. So it's just a big pub crawl. And obviously, in England, it's like huge. Everyone just like does pub crawl. So we go and we show up and I don't know, there's just heaps of people. I'm like, oh, like, this is a pub crawl. I'm like, oh, hey, like, who are you guys? Everyone knows everyone. It was invite only. We've shown up. We're here for the pub crawl. And they're like a team. They're a team. And they're on their like Christmas footy pub crawl. And we've just shown up. Thinking like we're invited. So that was our first outing together. And then
did they welcome you?
They did. They were fabulous. We had the best day and night. Like we were out till like 3 a.m. and now we're still best friends with like heaps of them. But it's just a funny story because they're like, everyone's like, how did you meet? And we're like, well, so
you somehow got onto someone's like group that was like supposed to be a private invite only group, and you're like, oh my god, here's the deets, let's go.
And they're like, oh, you like play footy, and like, what team are you on?
What's like footy, like soccer,
like rugby, because they're all Aussies, right? So. Yeah. I'm like, do I look like a rugby player? Do I look butch? I don't play. I'm just here for the vibe.
Were they lesbians?
No, all girls. I mean, sorry, all boys.
Oh.
No girls there.
But well, no wonder they welcomed you.
Yeah, and true. There were a few girls, but like most of them were guys. Anyway, so that's kind of how it all started. we made friends with them, and then we did heaps of trips to Europe. We did like sail Turkey. I was on a sailboat for a whole week, and we went around. And that was the best week of my life. We did it with a bunch of randoms. We signed up to go on this boat. There was 10 other randoms that show up, and you don't know who you're getting. And they were the most amazing people I've ever met.
And you go on a boat?
You go on this boat. It's like a pirate ship.
Like a yacht?
No. Ben, you would fucking shit yourself. It's all what kind of boat. It's like a pirate ship.
Ah.
It's like it's like Have you seen a gullet? That's what it is. It's a gullet. Do you know what a gullet is?
I don't.
Okay, it's like an old wooden ship, basically. But anyways,
it's giving Gilligan's Island.
A little bit, yeah,
okay.
Yeah. The room was like as big as this chair, but you sleep outside every night, and it was gorgeous.
Do you guys like do drugs?
No, you could have. Everyone was just drunk the whole time.
So you're drinking?
Yeah. Because there's like chef on board, there's bartenders.
So people are running the ship.
Yeah. It's not just like someone's like, oh guys, I have a boat, like. No. It's like a cruise thing. But
how much does it cost?
It costs $1,000 all in.
So that's your food, alcohol.
And they 3 meals a day, all freshly made, like fresh caught fish and everything.
And do you stop places, or are you just like sailing the sea?
You stop some places. You go to like little towns, sailing the sea. Yeah, no, we go to like little towns and things, but you stay on the water every day, every night. Like,
do you swim in the water?
Yeah, you just jump off. They just take you to swimming spots every day. And you just like go swimming, you go in caves. It was the most amazing experience.
So you went with this girl, your roommate?
Yeah, I went with her, and we didn't know who we were going with. And then we got so lucky. It was
Are people like hooking up on this boat?
No, usually yes, I think, because we met people from other boats, because then you like boat hop. So like they have like 5 ships in like a row, and you just like meet everyone. And everyone's
I'm
young,
kind of digging
and
this.
Everyone's Australian, because only Aussies know about it. Brits don't go. A lot of Kiwis.
And where is this? In Turkey?
In Turkey, yeah. They do sail Croatia, but that's like bigger, less whatever.
I'm used to going on a little more of a fancier boat, but this
just like a
little bit. But that I'm actually kind of digging that. Like that could be fun. Like you just kind of like live in your swimsuit, like beachy vibes.
That is that. And you have someone that makes you amazing meals. They bake you cakes every day.
How big is this boat?
It's tiny. It's like it fits like 10 rooms at the below, and then it has like big decks and like sails and a kitchen. It's big, but
you see like dolphins? Like do you go?
We didn't see dolphins, but we saw like turtles and stuff. I don't think there's dolphins in Turkey. We didn't see them like in the water where we were. Maybe there's dolphins in Turkey.
I'm sure there's dolphins.
I'm sure,
there,
yeah.
But wow.
And then there's like this little like beach hut bar that only these boats can go to. So it's remote off this island in the middle of nowhere. And it's just for you and all the other boats. And it's so fun. And you go and you party there, then you go on the boat and
you party all night?
All night. All night. And then you sleep in and they make you breakfast and you do it all again.
Oh,
amazing.
See, that sounds fun.
It was
I could
really
do that.
fun.
I could do that.
Yeah, if you get good people, it's amazing.
Yeah, what if you get shit?
I know that's the thing.
Stuck at sea.
Yeah, you're stuck at sea. You can't hop off. But luckily we had amazing people. So
wow.
But anyway, so yeah, did stuff like that.
See that to me, I'm jealous of that because I have, I have so much responsibilities. We have all these animals. Like our life is so.
You guys
amazing,
yeah.
But we have so much responsibility. Like I would love to. I've always wondered what is it like to just like you don't even have to go home to like I gotta let my dog out or I gotta feed my beta. You don't have animals right now, so it's like it's so nice. I can't imagine what it's like to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a boat for a week.
I know because going from feeding 40 horses day and night
to that, you're like, what have I?
Wow,
there's more to life.
There's
than
so
horses.
much more to life. Like love the horses. It was amazing. Don't get me wrong. We'll come back to it, but. It's a whole different experience.
See, that's what I think people listening, there's so many people that are stuck in small towns or even big towns or just stuck in like an area they don't want to be in anymore. Or they feel like I had a kid or I got to be close to my family or there's certain, whatever it is that they just feel weighted down. And there's so many people that don't even see the world.
No, they don't. They don't even leave America.
No, there's
they go to Mexico, like cool, but sorry guys.
But like see the world. There's there's so many people that I don't know if it's fear and I'm sure there's gonna be people that are like, well, I don't have money to do that or I have this, but
neither do I.
You didn't have money to do that.
I didn't get a credit card out for those trips. Like I was in debt. Not anymore. But I was like, I'm not gonna be in this position forever. Gonna make the most of it. Money will always come back.
Always.
Trust me, I'm frugal. I'm all about saving. But there are times where I'm like, travel to me is like one of the most important things to spend my money on.
Someone told me one time, I'll never forget. They said, money comes and goes. Always comes, goes. You make money, you lose money, you spend money, whatever. Energy comes and goes. You go out all night, you're exhausted, you sleep, you get more energy, then you whatever. Your time only goes.
That is so true.
The time never comes back. Like your time just goes. So yeah, I think if you have the opportunity to travel to see something, like say yes, do shit, like go fucking move to London and go on boats in Turkey. Like that sounds so fun.
It is fun. It's scary, and like for the people that are scared to do, everyone I tell about, like they ask me like about my story or what's going on, and they're like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. They're like, oh, that is so ballsy of you, or like I want to do that in my life, but I'm too scared, and I'm like, all it is a flight home. If it doesn't work out, you just fly home.
Yeah.
You're not going to die.
Nothing's permanent.
Nothing's permanent. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it will work out because you're going to put yourself, like you're in such a position of like, I have nothing, like I can only make it work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just wish more people would do it because the scariest part is like getting on the plane.
Yeah. And
then it's done.
Well, especially if you're in economy.
Yeah. That's a nightmare. It's like one of your horror stories.
Oh, God.
I really wish more people did it. Like the people you meet. It's changed my perspective on everything.
Yeah.
On life, on like, even down to like how I feel about myself and politics and everything. Like it changes everything. Like I sit at work and I have people from so many different backgrounds and religions and countries and like we're all so similar. You know what I mean? We all like people, might think like, oh, someone from this country, like I'm never gonna get along with them or I'm never gonna, we're from two different worlds, but you actually have so much common ground. And then you learn things about them that you're like, oh my God, that is so cool. Now you want to go visit there.
Right.
And then it just evolves, But I really wish people did it more, especially here. No one travels, and I don't understand.
Yeah, there's so many people here that not even here, just like even where I'm from in Minnesota, like there's some people that they don't leave. They don't want to see. There's people I've met here that are like, I've never left the state.
I know.
And I'm like,
a whole world.
There's so much to see. Yeah. And like, you might go somewhere and be like, it's not. I've been places where I'm like, this isn't for me, or I don't need to go back, or whatever. I'm glad I saw it, but that's good. But then there's places you go and it's so unexpected, and you're like, whoa,
this is amazing.
I want to live here.
Yeah, exactly.
So you did London. You up and left Texas. Got rid of the horses.
Yeah.
Moved to London. Broke up with the boyfriend. Found this friend. Explored. Did all this stuff. And now it's been 2 years, which I cannot. It feels like you left yesterday.
I know. It feels like
even you being here feels like, well, you were here like a couple months ago.
It feels like.
I know.
I haven't seen you in 2 years, Ben. Like I saw you like what, every couple weeks?
Not more. Every week.
I live 5 minutes down the road from you.
And have I not seen you in 2 years?
Not since we had the party here. They threw me a going away party, and it was the sweetest thing ever.
But it's been that long?
Last time, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now though you're closing your London chapter.
Yeah, I'm closing it. I met someone there. We were dating for the past year. Whatever. That's been amazing. And then we came to a point in our careers where
you broke up yesterday.
We broke up yesterday at the airport. I was bawling at the gate, like bawling.
Wait, he brought you there?
Yeah, so he moved to Zurich a couple weeks ago because he started a company there.
Whoa. So did you both have a flight?
Yeah, at the same time.
And that's when you said your goodbye is at the airport?
His plane was following my plane. Yeah, I know. It was really...
So you're sobbing and you get on the plane like bawling?
Yeah.
Did you have to go sit in economy?
Yeah, I did. And I was hoping someone would upgrade me. Like, hello, we're all sad. Yeah. I was like,
like sobbing. I would have been crying because of that. But
yeah, but I had a aisle seat, so.
Wait, so what? That's horrible.
It was really sad, but it was really sweet though at the same time because he moved to Zurich a couple weeks ago and he then booked a flight because he's like, I want to take you to the airport. I need help with my bags, and I was just, anyways. So he flew back just for like 2 nights just to take me to the airport.
And did you hook up with him?
Did I hook up with him? He is my boyfriend.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore, no. We hooked up on the plane. No, I'm joking.
At the airport?
At the airport.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
I wish. That would have been really good, though.
Should have just lied. We were in the lounge. A great story.
I should have, yeah. Because we were in the lounge.
Take it back.
Yeah, we
roll it back.
Hooked the fuck up. No.
Wait, so, because how do you move your whole... So you brought everything you own with you?
Yeah, but I only had two suitcases. I threw out so many clothes. But yeah, came back with 2 suitcases. It's like a cleanse. Starting over. Wardrobe.
Did you kind of do that going there?
I did. And then all that stuff that I took is now gone. And now all my new stuff is with me.
Wow.
So, yeah. Yeah, so we broke up yesterday. He saw me out the plane, whatever.
So dramatic. It's like a fucking movie.
I know.
Okay, so now what? What's next?
I don't know. Okay, so the reason why I came back right now was because I had plans to buy a business. So I was going to buy a business in Byron Bay.
In Australia.
In Australia, because my family had moved back to Byron Bay, a few months ago, whatever. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like, it'd be nice to be around family again. Like, the rest of my family's in Australia. I haven't grown up with them. I would love to, spend more time with them. This business came along. It was a good opportunity. I've always wanted to do my own thing, whatever. So, been in negotiation for the last 7 months. Okay, time comes around, contract's ready to sign. I'm waiting for her to sign. The day before I fly out, this bitch calls me. She texts me. She's like, oh, I got an unsolicited offer. I am going to go with that. And thanks for your interest. And I was
like... And she knows you've up and moved your life from London?
She knows everything. I quit my job. I'm moving across the world. I quit my job a lot sooner than I was supposed to because I wanted to get back because she wanted to exit by July 1st. So I was like, I need a month to get everything together, blah, blah, blah. This is why I'm leaving. Like, I wanted to do, summer in London, whatever. Didn't do any of that. The day before I fly out, she texts me and says that. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So now here I am. Now I'm supposed to fly out to Australia in 2 weeks, but I don't know what I'm going to do now because that was the only reason that was taking me there. So now I'm totally in limbo. I could go anywhere.
See, now
I could go to Canada. I don't know.
I mean, that's what we were talking about before. Like the boyfriend, he had he led the path of like, oh, now let's go to London. But now it's like the world is your oyster. You could literally go anywhere. So you literally don't really know where you're going to go?
Don't. I might fly out to Australia in 2 weeks, but I also might not get on the plane. So I don't know. But I'm terrified. I'm so uncomfortable.
Which is the best place to be in.
Do you think I'm dreading? I'm like,
yes.
Oh God,
yes. That's where you get the most. I mean, it sounds cheesy. That's like when you get the most growth and the most change. Yes, when you're uncomfortable. That's when I moved to LA and I was like, I didn't know a single person, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I was like, that's when something is gonna come along.
Yeah.
Whether you go to Australia and then you stay there, or whether you go there and then end up somewhere else, but. I mean, how exciting. You can literally go anywhere.
That is, yeah. And the fact that I have access to so many different countries just from passports and things, like how lucky, right?
Yeah. Because your time in London your visa was coming to an end?
It kind of, yes. I could have done another year and all of that, but I decided I was done.
So, but you have U.S. citizenship and Australian?
Basically, yeah. But also with my Aussie one, I can now go to Europe. I can go to New Zealand. I can go to Canada. Like, there's so many places I could go that I could easily live and work. Not that I'm going to consider those, but like, yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Maybe you should go work on that boat in Turkey.
And maybe I should. The captain called me Sexy Ruby and made my day, made my week.
Sexy Ruby.
He's like, yeah, who knows? So that's where we're at right now. Very, very uncomfy. You know when you feel uncomfy in your own body? Like nothing, like when you went to LA and things like you were a huge success.
No.
In the sense of like you really built a life for yourself. You've met like your best friends are there and like you met AJ and like your life really folded out in really special ways.
Yes, but not right away.
It took a while.
Oh my God. When I first moved to LA, I was there for 8 months and I moved home.
Oh, did you move back home?
Yeah, I was there for 8 months because I showed up to LA in a totally different mind frame where I was like this little shit. I mean, I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
I was very entitled and I was like, oh my God, I'm ready for my TV show. Like, where
sign me.
When does this happen? And then that didn't happen. So I went home, went back to Minnesota, went to college.
Yeah.
And then my senior year of college, moved back to LA. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that's when I came back to LA with like a new perspective. But even then, didn't know anyone. At that point, I maybe knew a couple people, but it was like, you know, when you make those friends where you're like, we're not really going to be best friends, but I kind of need you. And you kind of need me.
God, then. Yes.
So I had these friends that were like, look, we don't have that much in common.
Yeah.
I don't really like you that much.
Yeah.
But I need someone to hang out with and to do shit with.
Yeah.
And so do you.
Yeah.
So it was this mutual like
exchange
of tolerance.
Yeah.
Where we were almost each other's wing person. Like we were all trying to find our people. Because none of us were each other's people. And I know that sounds terrible, but it was so true.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to not use people.
He was kind of
like
but it was
temporary.
But it was a mutual using.
Yes.
Like I was using them as much as they were using me. Like they had the personality of a toenail, so like they needed me to go.
I had the looks, personality.
I had the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
I carried that group.
I was that fucking group. I mean, I was hanging out with like fucking nerds, but I was like, they needed me to go out.
Yeah.
And like I'd be like, okay, I know we're gonna go. I was the attention and the fun, and so I would attract people. So they needed me because they were like, I don't know, should we go play Dungeons and Dragons? And I'm like, no, it's not what we're gonna do. So I need you to clean this up a little bit and quit wearing that.
I remember when you first told me this when I was about to move. You were like, you're not gonna meet your people right away. You kind of hang out with some people, they'll introduce you to more people.
They're your lily pads.
Exactly. And so I met my lily pads the first like 6 months in. And I was like, these are not my people. Like they're so lovely. But like, I'm gonna like
and
I had to like force it, right?
Yes.
But thank God, because then it just trickles on.
Yes, because you meet people once you meet some people, then you guys go out and then you meet more people. And then like you eventually find your people.
You do.
And like those other people that I'm speaking of, they're lovely.
So nice.
Still friends with them on social media. If I saw them, I'd be like, oh my God. And we would connect. But like, we're not besties.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's totally fine. Because like I said, as much as I was using them, they were using me. We both needed that.
Yeah.
And then you find your people. So yes, did I have success? I was extremely successful in LA as far as friendships, relationships, like all of that. Yes, but that did not come overnight.
Yeah.
And that came with dealing with some fucking nerds.
Weirdos. Sitting at dinner and having conversations that you're like, I want to bang my head against the wall. But it's all for the greater good.
I was with people that were like, let's like split the bill according to what we had. And I'm like, can we just split it evenly?
Yeah,
it's like the bill was $40. Or I was like, you know what? I'll pay the bill. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. But I think that's good. I think that's life.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited for what you're up to next, even though we don't know what the fuck it is. Well, I know what we're going to do today. We're going out in the pool. Yeah. But I think it's exciting to see what's coming your way.
Yeah, me too.
And I think you just got to roll with it.
You do.
Like, what do you got to lose?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. I don't. And I have good family and like I have a base. Yeah. I'm not homeless, right? Like I'm not come back to a country. I'm like, I have nowhere to go.
Right.
So, like, no matter what, I can always go home, live with my parents again if I need to.
Come stay here at the ranch.
I know. I'll come look after your animals again.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this was good. I think this is a good little catch up, a good little chit chat.
I know.
People are either going
to... Guys, this is like us actually catching up in real time.
For real.
This isn't like...
No, this was not. This was not pre.
No,
this was not rehearsed. This was not. We had no idea what we were going to talk about. But I do think that it was like, I don't know. I think people listening, they're going to be like, God, these people are fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Or
they're like, damn, they're like ballsy as hell.
Yeah. Or they're going to be like, you know what? I am going to go see the world. I am leaving this town. I am going to go do something for myself. Like book a one-way flight and see what happens. You
just never know. I have some of the craziest coincidences and things happen to me.
Yeah.
Because I did it.
Exactly.
So have you.
All right, Ruby.
Okay.
Let's go to the pool.
Let's go. I'm so fucking hot.
All right.
I'm not used to this heat now.
I know. All right, everyone. That was the latest episode of It's Been a Week. I think that was a good one, though.
That felt good.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're the podcaster.
I think it'll be good.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.